Welcome back. Now that you have a firm understanding of how the class works, let's jump right into Unit 1. For this unit, we'll be looking at chapters 1, 2, and 4 in your textbook, where we will learn about the nature of geology, how geologists investigate various geologic problems, and what types of earth materials we use to help solve these problems. Different subfields of the geosciences require a strong understanding of various aspects of nature and other fields of science, such as biology, chemistry, and even physics. But it also requires basic deductive logic. Let's look at this example together. Here we have a geologic cross-section, a side view of various rocks stacked on top of each other. Well, how do we determine the order of these geologic events? With simple deductive logic, we can walk through this cross-section and reconstruct the order of events. While rock type I is on the bottom, we might be tempted to say that it is the oldest. This is due to a concept known as superposition, which states that the oldest material in an undisturbed sequence is beneath progressively younger material. And this would be true for rock type I, except that I cuts into many of the rocks around it. As such, those other rocks had to exist before they were disturbed. So this is a concept called cross-cutting relationships. Another important concept to remember is something called original horizontality, which states that sedimentary rocks are usually deposited in flat, horizontal beds. Any disruption to this observed pattern indicates a secondary event of uplifting or folding. With all this information in mind, let's walk through this diagram. Rock J is the oldest. It is below, progressively, younger strata and doesn't violate cross-cutting relationships. This is followed by K, then F, then H. After H, the sequence was uplifted to an angled orientation. After the tilting, there would be some subsequent erosion. Then we deposit rock type B. Following B, rock G cuts its way through all of the previous deposits. After G, we have rock E, which is then cut or faulted by event D. After this fault, rock I intrudes or melts its way up from below, disrupting the entire sequence. After I is finished, unit C and then A are finally deposited. And just like that, using logic and order of events, we're able to interpret the entire history of this geologic cross-section. Kind of cool, huh? You'll be looking at more concepts like this throughout the rest of Unit 1. To assist in the rest of Unit 1, though, we'll be watching videos 1, 2, and 12. We have some learning objectives for this unit. First, gain a basic working knowledge of the science of geology and its numerous subfields. Second, learn how geologists approach research problems and develop solutions. And finally, understand the basic geologic materials that compose the Earth. Remember to be mindful of the unit deadlines posted in the course schedule, and also remember that you have 2 attempts for each assignment and only 1 attempt for the exam. Good luck and enjoy.